திருப்பாவை 10. இது நோற்றச் சுவர்க்கம் போகின்ற அம்மனாய் மாற்றமும் தாராரோ அசல் திரவாதார் நாற்றத்துழாய் முடிநாராயணன் நம்மாள் போற்றப் பரிதரும் புண்ணியனால் வந்தொரு நாள் போற்றத்தின் வாய்வீந்த கும்பகர்ணனம் போற்று முனக்கே பெருந்தில் தான் தந்தானோ ஆற்றல் அனந்தலுடையாய் அருங்கலமே ஏற்றமாய் வந்து திரவேலோர் எம்பாவாய். இது 10th ashram in Andal. In this ashram, the greatness of Sharanagati, self-surrender, has been brought out. After one performed Sharanagati at the feet of Paraman, Paraman himself will look after all his needs and welfare. And so after having performed Sharanagati, we place all the responsibility of our protection at his feet. After this, the Sharanagadan can be relieved of all worries and can concentrate on serving him and can obtain happiness and the bliss of moksham. The house of the maid of this Pasuram is close to Nandagopan's house. Kannan used to pay visits to her house once in a while, and she performed Sharanagati at the feet of Kannan. Now that there is no other Ubayam to be performed, she is asleep, free of all worries. Not having realized this, they are trying to wake her up. When she lay asleep, even after dawn, they said, "Oh dear girl, our mistress, how do we observe the Nombu? If you remain asleep like this, as if you would get the benefits of this Nombu without observing it." In reality, she was not interested in observing this Nombu, as she had already performed the Sharanagati at the feet of Kannan. "Oh girl, we feel that you could be our guide and our companion, and so are we inviting you. But alas, you are still asleep." But this girl never spoke a word. Just as how Sita Mada at Ashtagavanam was enjoying the glories of Sri Rama sung by Hanuman, so was this girl enjoying the glories of Kannan being talked about by her friends at the door. She remained silent, as she was also a little indignant, owing to the fact that her friends had dressed her as our mistress, Yajamani, while she considered herself to be a slave of Kannan and his devotees. Her friends remained at the door blinking. They said to each other, "Let alone the locked door, she is silent too. If she is a rich girl, then she should welcome bhaktas and guests who come to her door and exchange pleasantries with them. If she has given herself to Kannan, she could give us her words at least. Oh friend, should our eyes and ears starve for not having been able to see you or hear from you?" The maid who was inside now speaks. "Oh my dear friends, you are putting blame on me. Do you think Kannan is here?" Her friends then spoke. "Do you think you will be able to keep the fragrance of the temple Sandanam, sandalwood paste away from us?" To which she replied, "Just because you smell the fragrance of Sandanam and Thiruppavai Tulasi, does it mean Kannan should be here? Yes, my dear maid, if Kannan held you close even once, then the fragrance would not go off even after half a dozen bats." Said they, "How can Kannan get into a house that is so well guarded?" said she in anger. Her friends then replied, "Should Kannan try to get the door opened like us, he only cannot find his way out once he gets in." Having thought that it is useless to continue this dialogue anymore, she started to act asleep and began to snore aloud. "Oh friend, do you listen? Did Kumbhakarna give you his sleep before departing from this world? He just separated one, and how could you sleep having separated all of us? Why do you feel so lazy at the crack of dawn?" Not willing to take this blame, she immediately wake up and come down. Seeing her coming down, her friend said, "You were talking to us from upstairs till now, and be careful when you step your way down. Let's go to take a holy dip." That is completed Pasuram 10. Thank you very much. Next, I will try to another speaking. topics.